दोबारा इंडिया वापस आ जाओ। थैंक यू। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। निवेदन है संगीता जी से, प्लीज कम शब्दों में अधिक बताने का प्रयास करें। आप सीनियर रिसर्च स्टूडेंट हैं, तो संगीता जी।
Case is there on page number 40. I am presenting a female chart on Shodasottari Dasha. I am not getting into details about Shodasottari Dasha. My friends have already explained a lot about it. We will only see in this first chart what I am presenting, that Shodasottari Dasha is applied or not. This female is born in Shukra Paksh and Lagan degree is 9 degree in Sagittarius Lagna. So odd Lagna, first 15 degree goes to Sun Hora. So this chart, Sun Hora is there and Shukla Paksh Bhav is there. So Shodasottari Dasha is applied. I'm not getting into calculations. This girl is born in the Dasha of Shodasottari Dasha of Venus. So she has got almost full 18-year Dasha at the time of birth itself of Venus. And Vimshottari Dasha at birth also by chance was Venus. So Dasha birth scenarios are almost similar. This girl, younger sibling was born after her birth who died immediately at birth. We don't have exact time for that, so that event we have not taken. I've tried taking other events where we will be able to prove it. Though Vimshottari Dasha shows many things, but whenever we have some doubt or we are not sure whether this event will happen or not, if Shodasottari Dasha is applied on that chart, we can clearly see that indication that event through Shodasottari Dasha. So this has helped us in analysis in many of the cases. This girl got married on 30th June 1987. So when first we saw what had happened in Vimshottari Dasha at that time, so she got married in Mahadasha of Sun, which is 9th Lord placed in 3rd house, no connection with 7th house of marriage. But events we see from Antardasha, so Antardasha was of Venus. So Venus, we can say it is Karka of marriage, and Venus Dasha, people can get married. So we accept it and we say, yeah, Sun, Mahadasha, Venus in the Dasha, she got married. But here Venus, though it is exalted, it is 6th Lord and 11th Lord. It is not showing any direct connection with house of marriage. So just by Karka, we have said that she got married. Now, when we went to Shodasottari Dasha to verify this event, Shodasottari Dasha is clearly applying D1 and D9 both charts. She got married in Mahadasha of Mercury. If we see D1, it is 7th Lord of D1 and Lagna Lord is Antardasha Lord Jupiter. So Mahadasha of 7th Lord, Antardasha of Lagna Lord clearly indicates there is possibility of marriage. And Lagna Lord is sitting in 3rd house. From there, it is respecting 7th house of marriage. So we can clearly see that marriage is very, very well indicated in this Dasha, which is there in Shodasottari. Now, when we go to D9, Mercury is Lagna Lord and Jupiter is 7th Lord of D9 chart. So this Shodasottari Dasha clearly proving that she can get married during this period. Moreover, Lagna Lord Mercury is placed in 4th house. So we have seen in many cases for marriage, 4th axis also shows the marriage. Only in Shodasottari Dasha, not in Vimshottari Dasha. I'll show 2-3 more events for this female. Second case is child adoption. She could not conceive a child ever. So she adopted a child on 20th November 2001. So we tried seeing what had happened during this time through D1 and D7. So Vimshottari Dasha at that time was Mars, Antardasha was of Mercury. Mars is 5th Lord of D1 and Mercury, we can say Karak of adoption, it is placed in 2nd house. So she has adopted a child. But when we see from D7, it is placed in Lagna, Mars, Mahadasha Lord, Antardasha Lord, Mercury is 5th Lord, which is placed in 12th house. 5th Lord placed in 12th house shows delay in childbirth or adoption or many things it is showing. So this we have accepted, but when we tried verifying it from Shodasottari Dasha, this event came out more clear to us. This child adoption has happened in Venus Mahadasha and Jupiter Antardasha. Venus is exalted in her chart in D1 and if we it is 11th Lord also. In D7, Venus is 9th Lord sitting in 9th house with Saturn. which has given adoption. Antardasha was of Jupiter, which is placed in Lagna of D7, expecting 5th house of children. I hope it is clear. Third event is father's death. Her father died on 8 September 2023. Dasha mentioned there is wrong. Her father died in Shodasottari Dasha of Jupiter, and Antardasha was also of Jupiter. In D1, we can say Jupiter is 8th lord from 9th house. And D12, we could not see any connection of Jupiter, though it is expecting 9th house. But with 8th house, which is 12th house from 9th house, there's no connection of father's death. But when we saw this same event from Shodasottari Dasha, her father died in Mahadasha of Sun and Antardasha of Venus. Sun Mahadasha in D1, Sun is 9th house lord, which is placed in 7th house from 9th house, which we also call it Marka house. Third lord from 9th house, Venus, placed in 8th house from 9th house. So this also shows father's death clearly. Shodasottari Dasha we apply clearly on divisional chart. So when we go to D12, Venus is 9th lord, placed in 9th house, and 8th lord from 9th house. So this shows possibility of her father's death. Sun anyway is Karka of father, and also here it is 7th lord placed in 6th house, which is 10th house from 9th house. So father died at quite a good age, so maybe it is end of karma. Last event is she throughout of life had a government job. So her government job started on 13 Jan 1984. So at that time it was Shodasottari Mahadasha of Sun and Antardasha of Rahu. So if we see D1, Sun is 10th lord placed in 3rd house, affecting 9th house. So there's no connection directly with 10th house. But yes, Sun denotes government job. So probably she got the government job. But if this chart would have come to us before that for prediction, we couldn't predict government job because we could not see any connection with 10th house, nor Dasha was indicating that she can get a government job. But in Shodasottari Dasha, when we saw, it was Mahadasha of Mercury, Antardasha of Sun. So if you see in D1, Mercury is 10th lord, which is placed in 2nd house. So 10th lord has given her a job, 2nd lord has created a wealth earning stream for her. This is her first job only. In D10 also, if you see Mercury sitting in 4th house, expecting 10th house, so which has given her a government job, a position in that. So I hope these events clearly indicate that Shodasottari can magnify the events more clearly.